found the page.
Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Phillip Archer. What's up, Phillip?
Hi,
What's going on, dude? How you been?
not too bad, not too bad. So
Well,
nice.
there's a snowstorm outside right now.
Well, I was just going to say that the weather around here is a bit cold, like it is.
Yeah, we got a snowstorm, and it took me hours to get here. And everybody's leaving because of the snowstorm.
You're hanging out to the last minute.
No, you know what it is? I'm on my break, and this is what I do on my break. I'm doing podcasts. So, all right. So, what's the teasers for KERBLAM?
Well, I'm still, because my computer's gone a bit skew-whiffed. I'm trying to track them down, and I just had them. Here they are. Right. So today's teasers are from KERBLAM, and these are the following teasers. Number one, I was told that I could obliquely tease what inside the first box, but there's no way I'm spoiling the best in-joke we've ever had all series. I don't get that one.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Number two looks quite easy. Number two, real people need something jobs. That's obviously real jobs.
Is it retail jobs?
No, it means I think it's real jobs.
Okay, real jobs. Okay.
Number three is best background bit. He was a pole dancer till his hips gave out. Now, I wonder what that means and who that's about.
I don't know.
Number four, the sound mix of this episode really accentuates Sagan Akinola's driving electronic score. It's perfectly placed in this futuristic industrial setting. Okay. Number five, wait, Graham is how old? Question mark.
Uh-oh. Don't say it's like 80 or something.
Number six, Graham's serious medical condition is mentioned.
We call that. We know that's coming back to haunt him. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Number seven, Laters is the new Who the Man? Oh my God.
I always use the word laters all the time.
Laters. Where was it? Okay, number eight. No, wait. The blatant Series 4 reference may be the best in-joke of the series.
Oh boy, I wonder what that's going to be.
No, what is that going to be? Series 4 reference. That could be anything.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, number nine. I should let you know I have a something attention problem.
What?
Something attention problem.
Okay.
It's a word connected to the attention. So it could be medication problem or it could be...
Okay.
Number 11. Oh, my aunt. The actual threat of the episode is the most twisted, darkly funny, effed up thing I've ever seen.
Well, you skipped one. You skipped number 10.
Oh, sorry. Number 10. Why, yes, that was Venusian Aikido. Also, she uses it again.
All right, so say number 11 again.
Number 11. Oh, my giddy aunt. The actual threat of the episode is the most twisted, darkly funny, effed up thing I have ever seen.
Oh, God. I can't imagine what this is going to be. Wow.
That could actually... What episode is that? Oh, that's the KERBLAM. Okay, right.
Yeah. Wow.
Interesting.
All right.
I like those teasers. There's quite a lot to chew over.
Yeah, it's... So we got teasers tomorrow. We'll probably get more teasers. Now, I am concerned, Phillip, because there's a lot of dialogue that's being misrepresented on the internet. And I just want to clear it up for viewers. There was never a Christmas special, period. In fact, last year, Moffat came out and said to warn everybody to get used to doing something else for Christmas because Chibnall won't do a Christmas special. They had they had Bill Potts there doing a story time reading or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So they said get used to doing different things on Christmas because Chibnall won't do it. Now, that doesn't mean that we were going to lose a special because it's still going to get a special. But they're using that, like I said, to put something out for Doctor Who for 2019, just in case they don't have anything for 2019. Now, it is not definite that we're not having a season in 2019.
That's true. I agree with that as well.
But that is a security blanket. That's a security policy, a security maneuver to say, here it is, January 1st, just in case, hey, we had a 2019. What are you talking about? Now, Moffat also came out recently, which I'm finding is very odd. He came out and he said that Jodie Whittaker will stay on for 3 years. In his opinion.
In his opinion.
That does not mean that it's 3 series. That if they delay it a year and she's in the role for 3 years and her second season's in her 3rd year, then she could leave in the 2nd season. This is what I'm trying to stress to people, because what happens is they do get annoyed when they're in that role and they're not doing anything for the whole year, or even if it's like delayed, they do get annoyed that they're stuck in that position without doing anything. And yes, I know they're going to be filming and everything, but they really need to make a decision to give us another special, to basically break the ice, and then you could basically just put out a special in 2019 that would be like a breaker, because to make people wait till August or September or even October of 2019 is absolutely ludicrous. Now, I heard a rumor that, and again, people don't flip out, okay? I hear these things from sources, and most of the time, the stuff that I say, I hear things, sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. When I speculate, sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not. But this is a great opening for Stephen Moffat and Mark Gatiss, because they will take Doctor Who's time and put out Dracula next August.
Yes.
And they're going to be like Sherlock format, 3 episodes, an hour and a half each. And they'll basically do that, as well as possibly another Gatiss project, which I heard a rumor about, filling up the time too. Now, I don't know what the hell that is. This is just sources telling me this, and but they're loving this because they don't have to compete with their show that they used to work on. And supposedly, when Moffat's and Gatiss's Dracula comes out, people are just going to totally be cool with it because it's going to be the greatest thing ever, supposedly. And people are gonna lose it like they did with Sherlock, where they're gonna just be hooked. With people, and BBC are gonna demand seasons and seasons and seasons. But Doctor Who will lose because people will leave. The attention span of people. Yes, you could DVR it. Yes, you could whatever. But people just get annoyed, and they don't want to research or to see, or even look on the internet to see if there's another season of Doctor Who. If it doesn't appear when they want it to appear. Some people just don't, and then it could be years, and they're like, "Oh wow, Doctor Who's still going on." That's that's the new fans that we have sometimes.
Don't you think it's dangerous that if we don't get one, excuse that noise, that's the stupid computer.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's dangerous that we're just barely getting through Jodie's first season, and yet here we are looking at a potential off-season break?
It's very dangerous. It's
beyond
dangerous to do this now. In fact, nobody would tell them to do this. Everybody would tell them they had to do another season right away. This is the worst possible time, because you're always taught with merchandising, you're always taught with marketing and different things. If your show is starting to boost in the ratings, you ride the wave. You ride the wave, supply and demand. People like it, you put it out. You put it out. You don't piss off your customers where you don't put out the product when there's a demand for it. Now, the ratings are better, but the ratings are dropping a little bit. And it's not like Doctor Who. Like, people are liking it, but they're not liking it as a Doctor Who program. They're liking it as something they don't know what it is. Now, it needs to go back to form, and it needs to go back to formula, back to being Doctor Who. It needs to have the villains in it. It can't be all Chibnall Who. It's got to be Doctor Who. 55 years soon of Doctor Who on the air. Not one showrunner has ever done it where they've been all to themselves with their own villains and just totally disregarded history or trying to rewrite history. You can't go in there like an ego like that. You have to recognize the past, or you're doomed to repeat it. We've been talking about that episode that might be like the Five Doctors,
Yeah.
where that they're repeating it. So, no, we want some new stuff. And like I said, if Chibnall can't get it together, and if he's going to put out more of the same, then yeah, I will take a break, because I want Doctor Who to be on a break. If he's going to put out just the same stuff, I want something different. Every season has to be different. He has to learn from these mistakes, and he has to carry on the next year. Has to.
Sure. I mean, it's more than we know that there will be tweaks to the next season, because they look upon how this one goes and say, maybe we can rework it next season like this, that, and the other. So you will have a bit of a change from what we got from season 11. It won't be
Also keep in mind, Jodie Whittaker is contractually obligated to the role.
Mm-hmm.
If a major movie comes and they ask her to be in it, and she's in that period of time where she's supposed to be filming, even if she doesn't, she can't film that movie. You understand?
No,
because she's contractually obligated. She has to sit there, because she got paid. She has to sit there for 10 months, whether there's a season or not, and do nothing in that time period. That's the block of filming from this time to this time. Even if they don't film, she has a contract. She has to friggin' sit there, and they don't like that. So this is what I'm trying to say, that if a massive opportunity comes and she misses it, she will leave as soon as the contract's over. Now, I believe they signed her for a 3-year contract. But 3 years is not 3 seasons. Let's get that straight. It's in the role, meaning BBC have a habit of just like Matt Smith, he's just chilling in there for the role, or Peter Capaldi for a whole year, just one special to another special. You can't do that. It's not fair to the fans, and not fair to the actor, not fair. Like, these writers or these showrunners need to get their act together, and they need to make the show available to the fans.
I'm wondering if the so-called, if it happens, delay for 2019 is the fact that he's got a lot for different writers, as opposed to what he had for season 11.
No, I think he's got a different project. I think Chibnall's going to be doing something else.
Ooh, well.
But they're not saying anything. I bet you. I mean, it's speculation, but I'm looking. How many things did Moffat take on? And we didn't know about it till after. And they were like, wait a minute. He did Doctor Who, Sherlock, and Tintin? And it's like, whoa. It's like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? That he was taking off. He was doing different things. Or, whatever. He was fighting between the BBC and him. They're like, oh, he needs off because he's not ready. He's like, it's not me. It's the BBC. And we don't need that nonsense again. But they need to change it up, because the people are starting to get annoyed with the episodes. And it's going like this. A slow decline. Very slow decline. But it is declining.
But you know what? It is visible. It's visible, though, because when you watch these episodes, you look at them and go, that's not doing it for me. That's not doing it for me. That's not doing it for me. So when you start doing that, after you watch an episode, then you know that it's going, as you say, there's a decline. Because I can't be the only one that look at it and go, it wasn't that good. Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole point. The whole point is that, you're going to, KERBLAM maybe have the worst ratings ever. And then you're really going to see, oh, wow. Because when KERBLAM goes to a 5 point whatever, then you're going to be like, oh, my God. Then somebody's really going to, because right now they're trying to like, oh, it's doing okay. It's good. It's like they're trying to compare it to like shit episodes or something. It's like, it's good, great. But when it goes down further, it's going to be less and less for them to make excuses about. And I think KERBLAM is going to have a lower rating, obviously.
Yeah. Well, that's because we're looking at it from the synopsis point of view, and it doesn't look that great.
But The Witchfinder, I think, is going to have a 9 point whatever, or even a 10 point.
I do hope that one does stand up to scrutiny, because that is the one I'm looking forward to as well.
But 9 will drop to like less than Witchfinders, and 10 may even drop unless Alan Cummings is in the finale.
That finale, I know you discussed it the other day with Connor and everything, and I don't know what to expect from that. I don't know.
It would be really stupid. And you know what? It would be predictable if they do that, if they just make her face off against all the villains she faced that season. No, that would never happen in reality. That's like...
No, I don't think they do that. That's not going to...
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not going to be a thing. I don't think they do that. I think it's going to be a bit of a brand new kind of massive threat. If they, you know what, if the Daleks do show up, like you keep saying, then I'll eat my hat.
No, don't eat your hat. That's going to be ugly. It's going to taste like
hat.
We'll find another punishment. All right, we're going to continue this later. Thank you for your time, Philip.
More than welcome.
All right. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye for now.
See you later.